Haven't you ever thought playing as Sonic in any main game works in a weird way? Like, yeah, every platformer does its own thing, of course. Mega Man shoots at people with his arm. Mario gets powers from anything he finds in a box, no questions asked. Kirby eats people. What were you thinking with that, Sakurai? Oh my god. But apart from going super fast by building up speed, Sonic just turns into a ball to attack enemies like rolling at that speed is not hard at all. It's impressive. And when it comes to using that ability on the ground, I found it unintuitive as a kid before I saw other people using it. Now I can do it like it's second nature, of course. I'm going down a slope, time to roll and get super fast. There's a loop-de-loop on the way. Let me just use my spin dash real quick. But one of my first experiences playing Sonic as a kid was on one of these off-brand handheld Sega Mega Drives with a bunch of games, one of which was Sonic and Knuckles. First of all, I thought the red thing next to Sonic was his girlfriend, although that's probably 7-year-old me's fault. But then, halfway through Mushroom Hill, OMG, how do I get past this vine? There's no way to escape! And that's what happened every time I tried to get through that section. I couldn't do anything about it. There was this time I managed to roll away from it by bottom mashing, but I got entangled again not long after, and didn't want to know a thing about the game until Sonic really caught my eye years after that happened. I ended up learning about the spin dash thanks to the tutorials of future games, but at first it wasn't obvious that you had to press the jump button a bunch of times, and when I explained it to other people, they didn't understand that after they let go of the down button, they had to stop mashing the jump button. Since I understand the ability, I find it to be very cool and fun to use, but I've always found it to be too strange for newcomers. I guess it makes sense that the classic games wouldn't teach you how to use it in-game, since they came with a manual to learn how to play. Did people actually read those at the time? I don't really know, I was born in 2002, okay? I got curious, so I decided to look at the Sonic 2 manuals. The European and American manuals share the same explanation, which is a pretty good one. It doesn't skip on the fact that you should mash the jump button, and I appreciate that. While looking at the Japanese manual, I just thought, this manual's design is cool! Of course, when making the jump to 3D, they made you just hold and release one button to perform the spin dash, because they had other concerns surrounding the game, like a whole new dimension? Bringing the drop dash into the mix with Sonic Mania was cool. You just have to press the jump button before landing, and you get some sweet acceleration. Adding that to Classic Sonic every time he came back after 2017 was the right move in my opinion. I'm counting on Sonic Cross Shadow Generations to include the drop dash for Classic Sonic Sega. There's also the super peel out from Sonic CAD. I like how risky it is by leaving you vulnerable while making you go faster than your traditional spin dash. I don't know why it's not implemented more often, it's a cool move. Frontiers is the first 3D Sonic game to make you charge up your spin dash by ducking and pressing the jump button. It felt weird, but it's also weird that in that game, they give you the option to use the spin dash without needing to rev it up. I love how the spin dash feels in Frontiers, but I also have a hard time understanding what exactly they were going for when they implemented it into the game. I'm curious to see how they use the ability in future 3D games. What a neat little thing the spin dash is. It would feel like you're spin dashing into my heart if you subscribe to my channel for more Sonic content, so why not give that a go? Anyways, see ya guys.